everybody.
All right, guys.
Nobody's here yet. Get my tablet to stop here.
Hi, guys.
Oh
Come on, tablet. My tablet's being silly, of course, but I need to get it set up. Okay. There we go. Got that to shut off. All right. No one here yet, but welcome to Tammy's Tiny Tots Reports. It's Tammy Talks Tuesday. Okay, just got that off. Now, get on my channel here so I can see everybody's when everyone comments. Here we go. So far, it's just me by myself. There we go. All right, tablet is up and running, and phone is recording. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Tammy's Talks Tuesday. So far, we have no one in our live. Oh, we got one person in the live. Hello, whoever just arrived. I want to do something kind of different and interesting for our Tammy Talks Tuesday this week, but I want to wait till we have a few people in here before I start it because it's something I wanted to do with everybody, sort of thing. Yeah, all right. These things keep dingle-dangling to each other. Silly lamps. So, I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. I had to go to Toronto on the weekend. Looks like every Saturday we're going to have to go to Toronto because John's uncle is, he needs full-time care pretty much. And unfortunately right now we could only get a PSW worker 5 days a week. So we have to do the other 2 days a week. Yay. Millie. Hi, Millie. And your artwork is truly amazing. Thank you so much, Millie. I really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. That is awesome. So I've been working hard at improving on my babies. Somehow I got this. No, the belly plate's a little darker than the.
no!
Okay, phone, stop that. Sorry about that. I get notifications. So Jennifer Castillo says hi. Hi, Jennifer. Karen's art dolls and stuff. Hi. Living at Gigi Ma Style. Hi, Gigi. Millie says no problem. And Leslie says greetings, fellow Earthlings. Are you feeling a little alien today? So I thought I'd do something interesting for this part of this live, anyways. I was watching. Hi, Kim. We just started. You didn't miss much. We just started. So thank you, Millie. Yeah, the twin A is starting to look really good. And then this one is the Anthony by Laura Tuzio Ross. That's what this kit is. And I'm working on that one. And then this one is, it's called Baylor. And that one's for one of our subscribers. Her name's Jennifer. And she, yeah. It's her. This is the custom baby. So I'm still working my way on it. I still have to finish veining on these limbs and veining on that. And then it's another skin tone layer. And then, yeah, it's like going. So, I heard this interesting tag on Suzanne's babies. And I'm pretty sure she got it from somewhere else. I don't know if any of you follow Suzanne's Babies. She's a wonderful lady from England that lives in England. And hi, Lori. And we thought it was for, Millie says for a second I thought it was a different kit. Yeah, this is twin B. This is Anthony, and this one is I think it's Baylor is how you pronounce it. I'm pretty sure. Yes, Lori, Suzanne's Babies. Susan is a wonderful lady in England, and I adore her channel. Her voice is so soothing. She's just got the most soothing voice in the world. So anyway, she did a tag, and the tag, I thought it was a tag that we could do kind of together, while I can paint, and we can also do this tag at the same time. I'm just going to work on putting some veins on these 4 limbs and this back kit back here. I've done the veins on twin B, and then after I finish the veins, I will probably work on, I'll be doing another skin tone on all 3 of them. So, so then it's Jennifer says, yeah, Jennifer says your reborn doll painting today. Gigi said they all look wonderful. Thank you, Gigi. So Jenny's World says, just got here and I know you must be talking about Suzanne. Yes, I'm talking about Suzanne from the UK. I just adore her, and she had done a tag, and it's only a 1-question tag, but I thought, oh, Millie, you entered the Snuggle Baby giveaway. I think if I didn't comment entered on your comment, please comment again, because that means it didn't come through. Because sometimes people say they've left me a comment and I don't end up seeing them. So if you didn't get entered on your comment on the giveaway, then just enter again. So, okay. So it's a 1-question tag, but I thought it would be fun for all of us to kind of do the tag together. So Lori says, oh, I spelled her name wrong. Yeah. Yeah, it's Suzanne. And Jennifer Costello says, I love your reborn doll collection. It's beautiful. Thank you so much. It's a lot of years of collecting and buying some, selling some, buying new ones, upgrading. That's basically how I did it all. So, okay, good. I'm glad I put entered on you. Then you're good to go. You're on the list. So, and that's awesome. I can't wait to be able to give that baby away. We are literally 110 subscribers away from being able to give that baby away. I'm so excited. Like, that is just, oh, I love giving the babies away and stuff. I was thinking about doing it early just because I want to give the baby away so bad, but we've got to stick to our goals. When we hit 1,500, that's when we can do it. So, and Kim says, should I just rent her? I'm not sure. Gypsy, hi Gypsy. Okay, so I thought we would do this tag together if everyone wants to throw in their answers. So what, yeah. Okay, if you can, at the top when you go into my video, or onto my channel, there's the top thing that says home, videos, and then there's one tab that says community. And yes, if you didn't get a entered as your comment, then re-enter, because then I haven't added you to the list yet. And then it's because it just didn't come through, whatever. Sometimes that happens. There's glitches in YouTube, unfortunately. So that's one thing I've told everybody is, if you don't get a entered in your, like, I'll comment back to your comment of entered, and then you're entered. then you know that I've seen it and I've put you on the list. So if you don't get that, then yeah, please, please, please enter, put your comment in again so I can enter you. Okay, so if you go up to the community tab at the top of the page, and hit community, there is a, I think it was, yes, if you scroll up, you'll see giveaway video. Click on it, watch the video, and enter. That's all you have to do is watch the video to enter. And, well, comment what the video tells you to comment. Of course. Okay. All right. So, what I thought we would do for this giveaway, you're so welcome, Gypsy. You're so very welcome. What I thought I'd do for this part of this video was do this tag. So, first I'm going to answer it, and then I'd love to read anything, anyone, and make this a conversation. So the tag was, if you could go back in time and give your 18-year-old self a piece of advice, what would it be? And I thought that was a very, very interesting question. Personally, if I met my 18-year-old self, I would tell myself to go to Prescott, Ontario, and meet a guy named John Anderson and tell him we're meant to be together and get together with him so that all of our children could have been born together and we would have been married and spent our entire lives together instead of just finding each other later on in life. That's the one thing that I would have, I think I would have personally done, but at the same time, Suzanne's son made a good point. When she asked him that question, he said he'd tell his 18-year-old self to buy Amazon stock. Like, I never even thought of that. He'd be rich if he had have done that. Okay, so Millie says you don't have to, but could one day do an outing. Actually, I'm going to be going away tomorrow. I leave tomorrow. I'm so excited. My friend Lana and I, who is another reborn artist, we're going to St. Mary's for Wednesday. We're spending Wednesday night and Thursday night in St. Mary's at an inn, and we're going to do a little adventure around St. Mary's, and I'm going to do a video of McPherson's and put a video. It might be in a two-parter because I don't want to, I'll probably take the video maybe as far as 15 minutes, and then I'll come back with a second half if I need to make it longer than 15 minutes. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing that, and we're going to be, pardon me, got a burp. We're going to be, hopefully, as long as the weather cooperates with us, we're going to be, walking around St. Mary's. It's a beautiful, beautiful little town. And they have the most beautiful architecture I have seen. So, in a lot of places, like in so many places. So, yeah. So, there will be some outings for that. The main reason I haven't done any outing videos in a long time is because of what's been going on in our world. Can't go to the mall, which is normally yeah, Leslie. Yeah. I hear you on that one. Buying hand sanitizer. Buy stocks and masks and hand sanitizer. Yeah, for sure. Okay, my tablet has frozen, darn it. Which means I can't read the comments down here. Okay, maybe it'll refresh. All right, here we go. Get back on time here. Come on. There we go. I'm back live again, I think. Yeah. All right, so we'll go back here. And see what everybody answered to the question. So, all right. So Jenny says, leave the toxic family and go succeed now. Good idea, see? And Gigi says, I would tell myself, find Tim Stengiet. I don't know how to pronounce that. Stengius. Yep. And then Lori says, I'd tell myself not to get married and go to college. Good idea. Can't always got to get educated, right? Kim says that's so sweet. Yeah, we're going away. It's gonna be so much fun to get away from home for a few days. Gigi says that's so awesome. Leslie says I'd buy stocks and masks and sanitizer. Millie says thanks. Kim says when I was 18, go to art school. Yeah, yeah. And then you probably have a totally different life now, for sure. Lori, stocks and toilet paper. Yeah, good idea. Because one day you're gonna have to make sure that there's lots of toilet paper. Gigi says, LOL, Lori. Gypsy, I tell myself to spend every second in joy with my kids, even when grown. Phone them every day to say I love you. My youngest passed away a year ago and I didn't get to see her one more time. Oh, Gypsy, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh my goodness, that's so sad. I didn't get to see my mom. My mom passed in April, and she was too out of it for my dad to put her on the phone, and I didn't even get to say goodbye to my mom. So I know how that feels, not getting to see someone that you want to say goodbye to. Lana fell asleep. My friend Lana was texting me, and now she's texting again. She fell asleep, so she'll read my message and see that that I'm making a live. So Leslie says, Lori, we would be rich. Yeah, masks, sanitizer, and toilet paper, you'd be rich now for sure. Yep, and you'd be able to retire wealthy because you would have had money in masks and sanitizer for sure. Lori says to Leslie, yes, we would. Betty's loving nursery. Hi, Betty. Welcome. Gigi says, LOL, it's pronounced Stega Heis. Right on. Lori says she's so sorry for Gypsy. And Gypsy says thank you and sorry for your loss. Thanks so much. Yeah, it's not easy losing parents. I have not had I have not lost a child yet, other than miscarriage. But all my children, touch wood, are all doing great and amazing right now. So all 7 of them. So we're doing good. Hello? So, all right. Sorry about the hellos on my phone. I can't stop the notifications coming through. Millie says, all of the babies that you're painting right now look so pretty. I keep on looking at them. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun working on them. These kits are, well, the twin bee I've never painted before. I've never painted any of these kits before, which is kind of neat that I get to do some kits that I've never ever painted before, which is kind of nice to get to paint different kits. Like, you're not stuck painting the same kits all the time. When I first started out, it was funny. I made Jack by Tina Kiwi. I made that kit for, well, I just purchased it because I liked the kit. I like Tina Kiwi's faces. Sometimes I'm not big on the fact that most of her kits are 3/4 limbs. But I really liked her I like the way the faces that Tina Kiwi's babies have. I don't know, just something about the faces. I absolutely adore the faces of Tina Kiwi baby. So yeah, I know, Lori, I know you love Tina Kiwi babies, because I made you 2 different Tina Kiwi babies. But I started out making a Jack, and I made a Jack for, I just made a Jack and sold it. And then I made a second Jack for a contest in a doll show. And then I made a third Jack after that for someone who liked the first Jack I made. So you go and lay down right now. Go on, get up there and lay down. Be a good boy. Good boy. So Yeah, I like that kit, but I got tired of painting it after a while. So Betty's Loving Nursery says, I lost my daddy in Paraguay, South America in October 2018 and didn't make it there before he died. I told him on video chat that I was going to come visit him. Was so sad I didn't make it. Yeah, I couldn't see my mom because my parents live 4 hours away from where I live. Um, and at the time, my mom was sick and in the hospital in Aurelia, and they weren't allowing anybody except my dad in. So then they moved her to hospice. They moved her to hospice on the Thursday afternoon. They moved her to hospice late Thursday afternoon. So I told my dad I was coming down Friday morning. John and I packed up and got ready to go Thursday. And then Friday morning we were in the car. We were in Muskoka at 11 o'clock. But we had planned on stopping in Aurelia at the hospice because there was you could come any time of the day you wanted at the hospice, my dad said, so we could visit my mom at any point that we wanted to. So we were going to stop at the hospice first and then go into town, and we were staying at my son's house. Or no, sorry, we got a motel. That's right. Because the numbers were still low that you weren't allowed that many people in a home together or in a place indoors together. So we decided that a motel would be a better idea. So we got a motel room. But anyway, we were planned to go Thursday or Friday morning, and my mom got moved midday Thursday, but she died at 10 p.m. Well, it was almost 10 o'clock. Between 9:30 and 10, my mom passed away on Thursday night, so I didn't get to say goodbye or see her till on the Saturday. The funeral home let us have a private little funeral. It was just my dad, my brother, his wife, his son, and myself, John, and then 3 of my children came. My oldest daughter didn't want to see my mom passed away, so she didn't come. But and my stepchildren, they knew my mom, but they weren't that close to my mom, and so they didn't bother coming to the funeral home with us, with John and I, so yeah, it was kind of a quiet little ceremony or a little private funeral thing, but it was good. It gave us a chance to say goodbye. We literally sat in there and talked about my mom for like 2 hours and that we were done. So Lori said she loves Tina Kiwi's feet and hands. Yeah, I like the feet and hands on Tina Kiwi. Nice big feet. So if you want to if you're a shoe person, you want to put shoes on your reborns, look at Tina Kiwi's dolls because they have great feet for shoes. Kim says, you do great work. Thank you so much, Kim. Lori says, I have Jack, I think, and a David. Yes, those are the 2 I made for Lori, was Jack and David, and she named them Sam and Dean from Supernatural. See, I even remember. Then Millie says, yeah, that must be really fun painting new kits. Yeah, it is. It's not, you don't get bored of doing the same kits over and over and over and over and over. I know I've heard from other artists back when Saskia, I guess, came out. And when Twin A and Twin B first started coming out, everybody wanted Twin A's and Twin B's. And so they were, constantly ordering them as customs. And I think there were some artists that were like getting tired of creating those same kits over and over and over, which I can understand. It gets kind of, it gets a little boring doing the same kit over and over and over again. Okay. Stacy says, I have one Tina QE baby. Stacy, what kit do you have? Leslie says, McPherson's has a good special on right now. Oh, do they? I haven't checked to see what specials they have going on. We're going to spend probably a few hours in McPherson's on Thursday is our intention. I'm going to pick up a kit, and then I'm going to pick up a couple things for other people that I've promised to grab, and I'm going to also pick up I think I'm going to get some Honeybug pacifiers. And Leslie, I'm not going to get the hair because I am bound and determined that like in a week or 2 weeks or whatever, we will be going to McPherson's. I promise. We're going to go to McPherson's. It might be a little while before we get there, but we'll get there before we need the hair. Your baby might be almost painted by the time we get to go, but we will get there before the rooting is to start. I promise. Lori says, at Betty's Loving Nursery, I'm so sorry to hear that. And Millie says, so far I have only have one reborn, but I'm going to start collecting them. I started out with just one, and I saved up part of the money. John's paid the rest for me to get my first one. And then I found out about the doll show because I bought my first one in the summertime. And I found out from when I bought her at McPherson's that that there was a doll show in October. So I started saving up. John we own our own, well, I don't like saying I own it because I don't do anything for it. But we have a painting company for painting, residential painting. So we deliver flyers for the residential painting, and I go out and I deliver flyers, and we pay anyone that we take out delivering flyers, we pay them by the hour, $10 an hour to deliver flyers. And so when I deliver flyers, John pays me the same as he pays the other flyer deliverers. So that's how I saved up to buy a doll for at the doll show in October. So I bought my first one in the summer, then I got the next one in October at the doll show, then I got another one in April at the doll show, and then for the longest time I was only buying at doll shows, and then I started purchasing. I met people at the doll shows, got their business cards and stuff, and started buying kind of online that way. So, yeah. Let's see. Lori says that I wish I could have been there with you. Oh, thank you, Lori. Yeah, it was a sad time, but the kids and I made it. My kids and I made it very happy. We took the grandbabies, we went to a park, and we just did family stuff, which my mom would have been, that would have been what my mom would want to do. So we kind of did stuff that my mom would, be like proud of us for doing, kind of thing. Silly Dolly. Hey girl, I was just sending you a voice message. LOL. Yeah, it kept coming across the phone going, hello, hello, hello. But hey, welcome to the live, Lana. Stacy says, I think it's a girl kit. I named mine Emma. Oh, cool. Kim says, I can't stay long. Enjoy your time with your lives. Sorry, man needs food. LOL. Yeah, mine's not home. His work vehicle broke down. He tried to fix it and he broke it. He broke it bad. He broke it to where in the transmission where he can't fix it. So I think because he knew I was going to go take a nap this afternoon because I was feeling a little icky, thanks to being a woman. So I went, or he just disappeared. So I'm assuming he went to see a vehicle, and he knows I hate going to see vehicles because I don't drive. I don't know anything about vehicles at all. So I don't want to be there helping him pick out a vehicle. So, but he needs a new work vehicle. So yeah, he's not he's not impressed. He's a little ticked off right now because of that. But well, thanks for coming, Kim, and I hope you have a good evening and feed your man. I'll have to feed mine as soon as he comes back. Luckily, he's not here, so I don't have to feed him right now. Millie says, like, Twin A and Twin B are super popular kits. Yes, they used to be very, very popular. Not as popular now, but I find that, like, they were really popular when they first came out from, you know, what I've heard from other artists and stuff. But then they kind of toned down a little bit, and then, but I find that whenever newbies come into the community, they discover the Twin A and the Twin B, and then they're like, oh, I really want one, which is like me. Now, I've been in the community now for 4 years, but I'm just getting my Twin A and Twin B now after 4 years. So yeah, I made a Twin A back when I first started, but I never made one for myself. So I'm making myself a Twin B, and Lori, in this that's here in our live, she made me my Twin A. So yeah, it's going to be a set of twins. That one was made by me and one was made by Lori. Silly Dolly, Lana. Oh, oops, gotta go. I will see you tomorrow, girl. Okay, see you tomorrow. I'm so excited about going on holiday with Lana. We're gonna have a blast. I know we are. We're gonna have so much fun. I think gonna have to get some wine or something for in our room so we can have a couple little drinks. I haven't drank in so long. I'll probably be drunk with like 1 glass of wine. Literally. Leslie says, spend $300 and get a free kit. Oh, wow. Really? I bet you I could spend $300. Like, no problem. I have $300 to spend on reborns and dolls and stuff, like whatever I'm purchasing while we're gone away. And John's giving me food money separate. So, but I will have $300 to be able to spend. So I could really, I could do that and get a free kit. That's not a bad idea. Thanks for telling me that, Leslie. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Millie says, I'm gonna buy a Paradise Galleries doll just to see how good the quality is, and I really like the Bear Bella kit. I bought a Paradise Galleries doll for my granddaughter, and because I wanted to see, like you, I wanted to see what they were like, and they're not bad, but they are definitely a factory. They are definitely a factory doll, and you can tell that. The one that I don't know if they still sell it or not. It was called Rachel and Ramsey. It was Rachel and her little lamb Ramsey. So yeah, but Elena has 2. She has Rachel and Ramsey, and then she has a little 15-inch reborn that I made for her. which is Carl. And she loves Carl. Carl is like... Carl hung the moon and the stars. Carl is her best bud. We didn't take Carl with us to Toronto, which I'm shocked she didn't even ask to take him. So normally she asks to take Carl everywhere. Gypsy says, I'm off to get grandson. Have a great day all. Bye, Gypsy. Have a good night or day, whichever it is where you live. And Lori says, bye to Gypsy. Stacy, I got my first reborn in 2008. Oh, wow. Cool. I got my first reborn in 2017. That's when I got mine. Lori says, I want to go with you and Lana. Yeah, I know. We're going to have a blast. We are absolutely going to have a blast. I know we are going to have lots of laughs. We've made an agreement that we're not allowed to talk about our kids, our husbands, or home. We're just supposed to talk about dollies. That's it. Just dollies. So that's what we're going to do for a couple days. Lana's back. Yeah, I see that. Lori wants to come with us, Lana, but she's got to come all the way from Georgia. That's a long trip, and I don't think that... Wait a minute. No, it's not till August 9th. They're not letting... I've heard that we're reopening our borders to the U.S. August 9th, so we can have visitors from the U.S. as of August 9th. Now, the only thing I don't know is if they have to be vaccinated or not. And Lori's like you and me, Lana, so yeah. Lori says, I like Ashton Drake better. Ashton Drake dolls are nice. I've seen them. They actually have them at McPherson's. They bring some into the store that you can literally buy right off the... Nice car pulling in front of our house, but don't know that person. But yeah, McPherson's does have some in the store, so I've gotten to see what they look like before you actually purchase them, like through the company. So let's see. Lori says, at Silly Dolly, I need a transporter to get me to Canada. Yeah, for sure. Leslie Halo says, I'm looking forward to going to McPherson's with you and checking stuff out and shopping for hair. Yes, and we will do that. Probably it'll be sometime in August that we'll get there, but we will get there to McPherson's because I want you to pick out the hair you want yourself, kind of thing. And yeah, so we will definitely do that for sure, Leslie. More paint on the brush. Okay. Silly Dolly. Lana says, oh no, Lori, you're too far away. Shoot. Yeah, well, unfortunately, Lori is very far away. But at some point, when Lori finally can cross the border and come for a visit, she's going to come stay for a week or so. So we will definitely come and visit Lana. We'll go and visit Lana where Lana lives for sure. So when Lori finally can cross the border into Canada. Lori and I have had a trip for Lori. Lori was actually coming for a visit right in 2020, March 2020. She was supposed to come, and we had a week planned, but it went down the toilet. Lori said, yeah, bummer, to Lana. Millie says, gotta clean up. I'm just gonna turn up my volume and still listen. Awesome. That's a good idea. It's 5:40 where I live. It's 5:39 here too, so we're on the same time zone. Yeah, I should be cooking dinner, but he knows on Tuesdays that his dinner's late. He's gotten used to it now. Tuesdays he knows dinner's going to be late. Leslie Halo, Bradford Exchange is local. Is it really? I did not know that. I didn't know that Bradford Exchange is local. I know McPherson's does carry a whole lot of, like, they have different, they do carry, like, dolls from Paradise Galleries. No, I don't recall seeing Paradise Galleries, just Ashton Drake. There might be Paradise Galleries dolls there, but I know for sure it's Ashton Drake's. So, because the Ashton Drake silicone ones, I've actually checked them out to see what they were like. So, I gave them a squish while I was there. Here in Idaho, Stacy says it's 2:40 p.m. Oh, you're in Idaho. Awesome. That's where the potatoes are. Yeah. That's where the potatoes are. Oh, Joran's home from work. Hopefully he goes in the side door and not the front door. Yeah, my soon-to-be son-in-law, whenever they decide to get married. Lori says I put a roast in the crock pot today. I haven't had a roast done in the crock pot in a long time. It's hard with John. He's not a potato eater. And I'm sorry, but a roast beef dinner is not a roast beef dinner without potatoes and gravy. And so I don't want noodles with my roast beef. If I'm going to go to the extreme of cooking a roast, I want potatoes and gravy. Chucky and Joe, come on. Oh my goodness, my dogs are going to go meet Joe at the door. Come here, boys. Come on. They're not listening because they know I'm busy. Come on. Come on, Joe. Back to your beddy, boy. Go back to your bed. Go on. Yeah. They know I'm busy, so they know I can't, like, yell at them to get back to their beds. Chucky especially. He knows. He's a smart boy. Yeah. Potatoes and a roast beef. That would be good. We're going to have chicken. I have breaded chicken bits. I don't know what you'd call it. Chicken pieces. Yeah, I have breaded chicken pieces. Time for the lawnmower, Leslie says. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, if John was home, he'd be mowing the lawn. But luckily, the room we're in now, there's a whole deck. Well, you've seen my house, Leslie. The whole front deck is between the window and where John would be mowing. Not like the backyard. He was right under the window the whole time through that video. The whole time he was like completely right under the window. And I'm like, yeah. So. Millie says, still cleaning up. Clean. Yeah, I have to do a little bit of cleaning stuff after I'm done the video tonight. And after I get dinner, and while dinner's cooking, like while the chicken's cooking in the oven, I'll probably get a little bit of cleaning done because I gotta leave. John won't do the kitty litter, so I have to clean the kitty litter before I leave, so it's not too bad when I get back because he won't do the cat litter. And my bathroom needs, normally I clean the bathroom on Fridays, and usually on Tuesday or Wednesday, I give the bathroom a little, I don't know what you call it, freshening up, just so it's neat and tidy for the rest of the week. Lori says, I need to put a dollar something different up for my profile picture. I don't like seeing my face. Oh, but you've got a beautiful smile, Lori. You really do. You've got a beautiful smile. Yeah. So, now, is there anybody else that didn't answer the question of our tag Is if you could go back in time and give your 18-year-old self a piece of advice, what would it be? Anybody didn't answer that and might have an idea of what they'd tell their 18-year-old self? You know, I always thought it'd be to go find John earlier, but once I heard Suzanne's son say to tell him his, 18-year-old self to buy Amazon stock, I was like, oh my gosh, like that would be such an amazing idea. That'd be better than finding John. No, that's not exactly. That's not how I meant that. Um, I could. I'll wait and find John when I found John. At an older age and have a nice bank account. Then John and I could travel and stuff instead of having to work hard at our ages. Well, he's the one that works hard. I don't work hard. I don't work hard at all. I don't work hard at all. Diana says, hi, Tammy and Lana. Hi, Diana. How are you? And Lori says, LOL. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to make that a little bit. Go and lay down, please, sir. Okay. What'd you do? You pushed the food dish halfway across the room. Go and lay down. Right now. Go. Go on. So, Leslie says, tell John that unless it's an emergency, that every time he calls you when you're away, it will cost him $5 each call. Yeah, I told him that I wasn't going to answer his calls, and I'd ignore him while I was away. I even told the kids. Well, I can't remember if I've told Jessica yet, but I did tell Andrew, so he knows that I'm going to be gone away from Wednesday till Friday, so he's not going to call me, he says, but I'm sure he'll forget. And if as he wants to call me, then that's usually, sometimes it's Ezra that wants to call me. He'll be like, Grandma, Daddy, Grandma, and then that's when he wants Daddy to video chat me. Millie says, I hope this video never ends. Oh, thank you, Millie. That's really sweet. Martha Robles. Les bébés real-born son casa de verda mi enchantments. I'm not sure what you said. Sorry, I don't know. Millie says, I'm not 18 yet. Sorry. Yeah. Well, I can tell you something. Is, Millie, do what makes you happy in life. Don't try to make everybody else happy. Do what makes you happy, and go with that in your life. Keep that as part of your life thing. Like, it's fine once you're with somebody and you're married or whatever to do things to make your partner happy, but don't leave yourself out in the cold kind of thing, where you're not happy. If you're not happy, no one's going to be happy. So you should make yourself happy, and that way, the happier you are, the happier everyone around you will be, right? If we're not happy, then our life will never be great, and we should always make sure we make ourselves happy. That's what happiness. Everybody needs to be happy in their life. Lana, you're just so busy. You're always so busy. Busy. Lana's got so much to get done before we go away tomorrow. She's got all this stuff to get done and ready. She's been working on it all day long, literally working on it all day long. Lori says to Millie, don't get married too young either. Live a little first. Like Tammy is saying, do things to make yourself happy. Yes, for sure. Don't, yeah, you know, and I mean, don't get me wrong. I had my children when I was younger, thinking that then I'd have my adult life at my age. You know, I'm almost 50. I'll be 50 next April. And I thought, you know, when I hit this age that I'm at now, where my kids are, you know, I have grandchildren now and stuff like that, I thought, you know, I'd be able to, you know, we'd be, whoever I'm with, we'd be able to, you know, run around, do our own thing. Because my parents, when my brother and I moved out, my parents started traveling, you know, like they started going to the Dominican and they started going to on cruises and stuff like that. And I thought, well, geez, that, you know, I think that's great. You know, once I was off living on my own, had my own kids and stuff, my parents were starting to enjoy their their lives, and they worked hard, you know, for years while my brother and I were kids, and bought their house and paid their house off and everything. And then, so I thought, oh, I'll do that. But now I can't get my adult kids to move out. I still have two living at home again. So you know, but now we don't have to stay home and watch them anymore. They can look after the house for us while we go away, which is a bonus. But, you know, I didn't expect my adult children to be still living at home at all. Let's see. All to his glory, Reborn Nursery. Good evening, everyone. Hello. Patty Holmes. Hello, Tammy. How are you? Hi, Patty. Welcome. I'm great. I'm really great. Yeah. Millie says, I'm feeling finally done cleaning. That was quick. That was quick cleaning. Lana says, I sent you a message suggesting we go live on one of our channels while we're in St. Mary's. That's a good idea. Yeah. I never thought to go live while we were in McPherson's. We could do it on both channels if we wanted to. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Lori says it's a good idea. She'd watch us live at McPherson's. Yeah, because I mean, everybody hears us talking about Brenda and stuff like that. So, and there's Brenda and Shelly, and I'm not sure who the other ladies in the back room are. I never knew what all their names are. But that's a good idea, Lana. Very good idea. Millie says, collecting dolls makes me happy enough. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, it makes me pretty happy too. I enjoy collecting my dolls and stuff like that. But once you have a family and stuff, your doll collecting ends up taking a back burner in a sense to your family. Especially financially wise, if you have, you know, the finances where you have to put all your money into your bills instead of into your reborns. I'm lucky I don't have that problem. I have my hubby's business pays our regular bills, and whatever I make with the reborns is for me to use for buying dolls for myself or putting back into the reborn business. So I don't have to pay, luckily, I don't have to pay bills off of my reborn hobby, which is nice. Not a lot of people have that privilege, though. I'm very lucky. I'm very privileged in a sense that way, and I appreciate that so much. And I know not many people have the same luxury, so that's why I don't mind doing payment plans and stuff to help people out. So Leslie says that would be cool to do a live from St. Mary's. Yeah, it would. Well, we're going to St. Mary's on Thursday. That's when we plan on spending some time in or not St. Mary's. We're going to St. Mary's on Wednesday, but Thursday's when we're actually going to be in McPherson's. McPherson's does, I don't know if they have them in the store anymore, but they don't sell them online and anymore, Leslie, the boxes. Brenda said that the reason that they stopped selling the boxes online was because the boxes get damaged in shipping, because the box is already put together and inside of another cardboard box, and if the box gets scrunched at all, then the inside box gets scrunched and damaged. So they were getting, a lot of people were ordering them and to have them shipped to them, and then they were getting them shipped, and then they were wanting their money back because the box got crushed and damaged. So Brenda decided not to sell them online anymore. So there might be, when we go, like when I take you to purchase the hair, she might have one in the store that she'll sell, but they don't sell them online anymore because of that reason. Unfortunately, that's what Brenda was saying anyways, that the boxes got damaged in shipping. So, which sucks, because those decorative boxes are so pretty. I have 2 of them. One, I have my twin A and twin B's clothes in the one box. That's their wardrobe, matching, because they have all matching outfits. And the other box I have full of baby shoes. Well, not full. It's only on just at the bottom. I still have lots of room to go, but I don't buy a lot of shoes for the reborns. Millie says, I've said this so many times, but your dolls are turning out great. Thank you so much, Millie. I enjoy doing this. I love making them. Unfortunately, these 3, I had a bad migraine week, which set me back by a whole week's worth of reborning time. Because if I'm hurting with migraines really bad, I won't reborn. I can't reborn, because I have to have this bright light on above my head and the window open. And when I have a migraine, I want the window closed and the world to just go away. So it makes reborning impossible during that time. And we had such terrible rainy weather, and I get really bad migraines with rain. Every time I get bad migraines with rain. So yeah, I can't get any work done if I'm suffering from migraines. So, which sucks, but I'm shocked John's still not home. Do you think he'll bring home dinner? Doubtful. Doubtful. I'll probably see a tow truck pull up in front of my house. That's probably what I'll see. He'll probably, whatever vehicle he purchases, he'll probably get it delivered here by tow truck, and then he'll have that same tow truck take away his broke down vehicle. But he didn't empty his broke down vehicle yet, so he needs to empty all his work tools out of the back of it before he can have a tow truck pick it up. So yeah, just crappy timing for this stupid vehicle to break down, because he's busy with dealing with Uncle Dick and all that stress of trying to get Uncle Dick squared away with support at home right now because we can't get him into a nursing home yet because there's no openings at the nursing home. That he set everything up before his dementia got really, really bad. And so he already decided what nursing home he wants to be put in, everything. So we have to follow by what he has laid out in his, it's not so much a will, but plan of care, I guess. Dementia plan of care. I don't know exactly what you'd refer to it as, but yeah, he has it all planned out in his, what he wants done, where he wants to stay, and all that stuff. But yeah. Let's see, where'd we leave off here? Your paintbrush cup is cute. Yeah, I call him my brother, but he's not my real brother. He's, we grew up in the same town. His sister and I were best friends growing up, and even while we're still kind of best friends. I just don't talk to her as much now. She moved out to Calgary, so we don't get to do much together. But so Dave and I are still close, and it has these things move, so you can. It's like a puzzle cup, and yeah, he found it for me at Value Village. It's classic Winnie the Pooh, and it has Pooh here, and then Piglet and Piglet. Oh, all three of these are not in the right spot. There we go. Piglet is flying a kite on there, and then there's bees, and there's an Eeyore right here that above the Disney, and then there's Pooh there, and then Tigger there, and the Piglet up there. Yeah. So yeah, it's kind of a cute little cup. Now I could have put it in my kitchen to, for anyone to drink out of, but I was scared it would get broken. So I just use it for my paintbrushes. And so my paintbrushes go in here, and then I have this cup that I put my markers and this is what I use for tipping the nails. And then these are my blender brushes in here, all my little blender brushes and stuff. So, and this cup says Coffee Scream Sugar. It came to me broken. It was, I don't know if any of you follow TZ Loves Real Newborns, but she, on her YouTube channel, she has lots of giveaways and games and stuff like that. I still follow her, but I don't really enter the games anymore. I just haven't had time to watch the games and play along. But if you want to win prizes, great channel to win prizes at. They're not always reborn, like they're not reborn dolls. I think she does every once in a while, like maybe once a year she'll do a reborn doll giveaway. But normally it's reborn accessories and things like that. Well, I won a Halloween giveaway. And when this cup came to me, the handle was all smashed and broken. So I was like, well, I don't want to get rid of it because it's sentimental. And it does, it came with one of those lids that goes on top of it, the plastic lid. But I kept the cup and decided to use it for brushes instead of throwing it away. Leslie says, I'm sure people understand. Millie says, I'm going to be productive and I'm going to do the dishes. That's a good idea. Do you still live at home, Millie? Because if you do, that gives you bonus points with your parents. If my kids did the dishes when they were younger, it was always bonus points. And Lori says, have a good evening to Millie. But yeah, wow, we've been on an hour now. So, I don't know. Does everybody want to keep chatting for a while longer, or do you want me to say goodbye? Because we can keep chatting for a while if everybody wants to. But if not, if everyone would like to just be able to get going and get off and do their own thing, I understand that too. dark in one spot. Lori needs to go eat, but you can bring it back in here if I stay on. Well, I'll stay on if anybody wants me to, but if not, I can go too. And then I can. Yeah, it's getting to be supper time. I know when I used to, on Thursdays, I go to Miracle Babies in Australia. She has a live every Thursday. And for us, it's Thursday night. And for us, all the Aussies, it's Friday morning that she's doing her video. Friday, very early in the morning. So usually on Thursdays, for like a year, I swear it was like for a whole year, I was eating dinner watching Annette's live, because she goes on at 6:30 to 7:30 and my time, and John would order pizza pretty much every Thursday for quite a long time. So whenever we'd be talking or whatever, I'd be like, yeah, I'm just eating some pizza, listening to you chat, or watching her paint or whatever she was doing that week. And she's like, you eat a lot of pizza, only on Thursdays. And that's because I'm busy watching you and John's hungry. And he wants me to cook, and I'm too busy watching your video to cook him dinner. So he has to order it. The kids next door are riding their bikes. So if you go, Lori says, if you go back or go before I get back, tell John hi for me. You understand the quotation marks. Yeah, I'm supposed to say, hi, Cletus. Lori calls John Cletus, and John calls her Chipmunk, because he says she has chipmunk cheeks. So, yeah, they're Cletus and Chipmunk, which is cute. She calls him Cletus because he likes to sing some of those Cletus songs, the joke songs. And because he's a hillbilly. John's a hillbilly. So you still live at home? Yeah. Bonus points. Doing dishes. Tidying up without being asked. Us parents, we love that stuff. Nothing worse than a child who's almost an adult, because at 18, I don't totally agree, but at 18, they classed you as an adult. I don't think at 18 you're really mature enough to be classed as a complete adult. You still have a lot of, things to learn at 18. But at the same time, when our children are 18, they want us to treat them like adults. So I kept telling my kids all the time, well, if you want to be treated like an adult, you have to act like an adult. And an adult doesn't need to be asked. When you go to work every day, your boss doesn't have to ask you to do certain things. You just know that those jobs need to be done, so you do them. Well, it's the same thing at home. You're an adult. You walk into the kitchen, you see the kitchen dishes are a mess, just the same as I see the dishes are a mess. And the kids all see it. So there's no reason why I should have to, the parent should have to say, the dishes need to be done, could you do them? You see the kitchen's a mess, just the same as I see the kitchen's a mess. So when you take it upon yourself to do it without being asked, we appreciate that. And then we see that you're becoming a young adult, like you're becoming a grown-up, because you're making smart decisions that way, in a sense, Millie says, I know, right? Like 20 bonus points for me. Exactly. Bonus points. Some parents will say, what do you want? When the kids do stuff without being asked. If it's an odd thing that they're not used to. But you know what? It makes us happy, and helping out around the house takes some work off of our load, which helps, especially with parents that are working or whatever, right? Millie wants me to keep chatting. John, Lori says he's funny. Yeah, he is a funny kind of guy. He's a weirdo, but he's my weirdo. Leslie says, have you watched any of the Olympics? You know what? No.
Oh
My phone says, oh no. I'm not a sports person. I never watch the Olympics. I do like gymnastics sometimes to watch the gymnastics, but that's about it. I'm not really a big sports person. So I'm going to show you Nino, the Nino sculpt, which is Penny. I'm going to show you how she's all dressed and ready to go tomorrow. Oh, floppy girl. Oh, there we go. So I thought I'd just grab her for a few minutes and show her. Isn't she absolutely dreamy? Well, look at this little dress. One of the dresses, like this is a dress she came with. Straighten your legs, girl.
no. Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni.
Okay, come on, girl.
Hello?
It's Tuesday. She knows it's Tuesday. She knows I do lives on Tuesday, and every Tuesday she's got a call in the middle of it. She'll be like, I thought you were always done at 6. Not always. Not always. So this is my beautiful baby that I won through the Reborn Life magazine. And if you haven't got your copies of the Reborn Life magazine, McPherson's has issue 1, 2, and 3 for sale that you can get. And so does, give me 1 second here. If you go on Facebook to Reborn Life magazine, they have a
Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni, chillin' with my homie. Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni, chillin' with my homie. Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna.
there.
Hello?
They know I'm on video, like they know it. Sorry about that.
Hello?
And he tries calling me. I'm on my live. It's Tuesday. Darn kids. Where is Noah? Noah is in the nursery. I swapped her and Noah. The bouncy chair that I have here, I take turns depending on whatever baby I feel like having in the bouncy chair for a week. So each baby comes out and gets to spend a week in the bouncy chair right close to me while I'm painting and stuff. But since I've got her, it's been her. And because we're getting ready and packing our bag to go on our little vacation, because she's going to be my little vacation partner, she has been sitting in the bouncy chair. Yeah. So because she is going to be my little going away buddy. She has on little kitty cat. Let's see if you can see them little kitty cat shoes. Even though she's got bunny dress on, but we don't have bunny shoes, so we went with kitty cat shoes, didn't we? Yeah. So yeah, Noah's in the nursery with all the other babies. That's where he is. And yeah. So I just adore her. She's absolutely beautiful. She's got a little pimple right here on her chin, and she has another pimple too, but I can't remember where I saw it. But She has one little pimple right here on her chin. It's absolutely amazingly done. Like, it looks so real. Like, you almost want to pop it. No, I'm kidding. My wee reborn cradle. Hi, welcome. Yeah, so this is my sweet Penny. That's what I named her, was Penny. She is beautifully done, and I won her through the Reborn Life magazine. In the magazine, every issue has a reborn doll giveaway. Now, the first issue, which is where I won her from, the issue was, or the reborn doll was done by the wonderful lady who does the Reborn magazine in the first place, which is Tanya Engelstreet from her YouTube channel is Dolly Days, D-A-Y-Z, nursery. And the first issue, she did the giveaway. Like, she offered to reborn and do the giveaway. And then the second issue was Lorna from Alea's Reborn World. She offered to do the giveaway for that issue. So, ooh, there's a big bumblebee trying to get in my window. But yeah, so I won the first giveaway, and then the second giveaway, I didn't enter the second giveaway. I just thought I'd wait and enter another one later on down the road. But yeah, because I won this one. Now, if I hadn't won this one, I would have entered the giveaway in the second one issue. And now there's a third issue. I have not had a chance to even read my third issue yet. It's sitting there. I'm going to take it when we go on our little holiday, so I can when I'm bored, if at any, well, I doubt we'll be bored, but if at any point, we're just kind of bored, we can give it a look through. Because I haven't looked at the third one yet at all. Millie says she's my dream kit. Yeah, this kit is, oh, I adore it. It's so cute. And so she just snuggles right in. Yeah, I'm bringing Penny some PJs. Yep. And she's got an outfit for each day, of course. Got to change her just like I change. So, and my wee reborn cradle says Tanya. Yep, Tanya. She's such a sweet lady. I just adore her. Lori says, at my wee reborn cradle. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Lori. Miss you. Yeah. And then Lori says, oops, wrong person. Sorry about that, but still hi. And my reborn cradle says, I am Brenda. Yes. Lori's like, okay, good. I was right. Miss you too. Yeah, I get names confused sometimes as well. There was one person's name that I got confused with my friend Leslie. Not Leslie Halo, but my other friend Leslie. I thought she was on my live, and she's like, I didn't come to your live. And I'm like, but I could have swore I was talking to you. But it turned out it was somebody who had a very similar YouTube name as Leslie did. So I got confused. My reborn cradle goes hee hee, and Lori says LOL. Too cute. Too cute, too cute, too cute. But yeah, I got Miss Penny. She's going to go with me. Got everything ready to go, pretty much. Just need to pack the last little minute things, the bathroom stuff that you can't pack until after you've brushed your hair. You can pack your hairbrush. Yeah, so that's about all. I'm so excited. I packed yesterday. I'm not leaving until tomorrow. My reborn cradle says, many people confuse me with Wendy of Weeby Dolls. LOL. We look nothing alike, but we're both in Manitoba. Oh, you're a Canadian too. Awesome. Yeah. Wendy from Weeby Dolls, I love her. She's so funny. She's an amazing artist too. Absolutely amazing artist. And yeah, she's awesome. So Lori says, I'm just Lori. You're not just Lori. You're my chipmunk. My chipmunk. My reborn cradle says, Penny looks so cute in that dress. I know, isn't it adorable? This one came with her. So birth mommy made or picked this dress out for her. And she looks so cute. And I added a little headband to go with it. I'm going to take the car seat and stroller with me. Yeah, I have the, what's it called? Snap and Go. That's what it's called. I have a Snap and Go frame. And so I'm going to take the Snap and Go frame along with the car seat. So she's going to ride in the car seat, and then I'll just click it onto the stroller on the frame. So. And Stacy, is Penny your newest? Yes, Penny is my newest baby. I just received her last week, I guess. Yeah. I just received her last week from. My name was drawn back in April, and Tanya had her fully painted at that point, but she still needed to be rooted. And so Tanya started rooting her, but then she had to put her aside. She messaged me and talked to me about it and let me know what was going on. But she had to put her aside for a little while because she had to get all the stuff ready for the issue, or for the release of the issue number 3 of the magazine. So she had to get all that stuff ready to get it to the printers on time. So she messaged me and let me know that she wouldn't be able to work on her head for a while until she got the magazine done and sent off to the printers. So as soon as she got issue number 3 completed and sent off to the printers, she started back on rooting her hair. And Tanya also works outside of the home, so she could only work on this baby when she wasn't working as well. So I told her, I said, no rush, take your time, do what you need to do. And I understand completely. So it took a little longer to get her, but you know what? The anticipation of waiting for her to come, and Tanya sending me a little picture here and there, it was like, it just built the excitement. And I was falling more and more and more in love with her every time I get a new picture. And then I was watching other YouTube channels that have Ninos, and I was just like, I was getting more excited about mine coming, and it was amazing. It was really a wonderful experience to build up to get her. It was amazing. And Tanya was so awesome. She kept me in the loop of what was going on. It was amazing. And it seemed like I waited forever, but so does a real pregnancy, right? You wait forever for the baby to be born. And then it finally is born, and it's like, yay. My reborn cradle says she is, yes. Yeah, Wendy is awesome, and her babies are gorgeous. One day, I'd like to own. I always said I wanted to own a baby done by Tanya, and I won one, and I have a baby done by Tanya. And now Weeby Dolls. That's my next person that I'd really like to get a baby done by. Lori says, I should change my YouTube name to Chipmunk. I'd confuse so many people. Yeah. Well, you used to be Lori's Butterfly House, and now you're just Lori. And I miss the butterflies. I always knew it was you with the butterflies. Stacy, my newest is Zendrick, number 5. Yeah, you know what? That's a kit that I'm interested in. I actually was talking with Tanya that made her, and I told her that I want to get another baby done by her at some point. So maybe that's the one I'll look into. Millie, yes. In Love with Reborns has the same kit. Yeah, and she named her Lily. Yeah, and hers has painted hair. And yeah, I told Tanya to surprise me with the gender of this baby, because I didn't know whether this baby was going to be a girl or a boy. But when I was watching In Love with Reborns, to see her Nino, I was like, oh, I hope that my Nino is a girl. I really do, because, oh my gosh, the little summer rompers on her and stuff. Oh, they look so cute. And I love boys, don't get me wrong, but you can just buy so much more cute stuff for little girls than you can for boys. For sure. My We Reborn Cradle says, I love Tanya. Yes, she's amazing. Plus a few fellow Canadian. Yeah, she's from our East Coast. You're from the West Coast. She's from the East Coast. Yeah. It was kind of neat getting to, getting to talk with her too. Like we're, in my opinion, we're friends now, and it's awesome. Like it's really awesome. She's great to work with. So if you ever want to get a beautifully made doll, because Tanya is an amazing artist, beautifully made doll right here in Canada, you can contact Lori. Tanya, not Lori. Karen's Reborn Art Dolls and stuff. I have a Click It stroller, very similar to the Snap and Go. I love it. Yeah, I love mine too. But I did notice that I have two other car seats, um, and neither one of them actually click onto the Snap and Go, which is really weird. Only my Winnie the Pooh car seat snaps on there. So I use my Winnie the Pooh car seat, and I love the. I paid $5 for the Snap and Go frame in a yard sale, and I paid. I think I paid $25 for the Winnie the Pooh car seat with stroller, but my stroller doesn't want to fold up properly. Like I hit the button, it doesn't want to fold up, and then when you try to open it, it doesn't want to open. It's such a pain in the bum. So I don't even bother using the stroller and the car seat together. I'd rather use the Snap and Go frame. It's just quick and easy, light, which makes being, much more portable for me. My Reborn Cradle says, I own so many from Wendy, but I want to own one from Tanya yet too. Yeah, I want to get one from Wendy because I'm a redhead, even though John says I have brown hair, but my hair is red. Anyway, I'd love to get a little redhead. I have my Sam, which is Heavenly. She has a blondie red colored hair, so I do have one with red hair, but I just, when it comes to Weeby dolls, I actually want to give her a photo of me as a baby and get her to do, because she does amazing portrait dolls. Absolutely amazing. She's unbelievable. Lori says, I need to get butterflies for my nursery. I'm now in Luke's old room. It needs a whole makeover, if you can imagine. Yeah, well, he's a boy. His room was probably blue. But yeah, get butterflies all over the wall like you used to have. You used to have butterflies everywhere. You love your butterflies. Stacy says, I keep wanting girls and I keep ending with boys. Well, the bonus thing is, as long as they're on a cloth body, they're gender neutral. So you can change a boy into a girl if you want to, as long as it looks like a girl. You just throw a headband on it and see what you think. I was thinking about selling Cooper, and so somebody had asked me to dress Cooper as a girl and let him see the pictures. So I dressed Cooper as a girl and took pictures. Now, he looked cute as a girl, but to me, he's all boy. But he did look cute dressed as a girl, I have to say. He looked pretty darn cute. We Reborn Cradle says, sounds fun at Lori. My middle son just graduated high school, so when he's ready to move all of his stuff out, I'm claiming his room. He knows already. Yeah, they come back, though, just so you know. They come back. Our son moved out 3 times now. He moved out when he was 18, because he even said it the other day. It was cute. I was video chatting with him, and he was his partner. He's a security guard, so he has a partner. His partner that was with him in the security car, when he video chatted me, he said to him, I moved out when I was 18 because I thought I knew everything. So yeah, he moved out when he was 18. He ended up moving back home, and then he moved out again, and because of the pandemic, he ended up moving back home because he was doing security at a university, and the first thing they did when the pandemic hit was shut down all the universities. So he lost his job and he had no hours. Now, he didn't lose his job, but he was laid off. So he told his landlord, he's like, I can't pay my car payment and my insurance, my car insurance, and pay my rent. I just can't do it off of what I'll be getting from the government to survive off of. So he ended up moving back home because then he could use what the government gave him until he could go back to work to pay his car payment and his insurance. So, and then of course he lived at home for free. But now he has a job again. So we Reborn Cradle says, most of the time when Wendy made a raven-haired baby, it was for me. Although I didn't buy any from her in a while. Money is tight since COVID. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, everybody's money is really, really tight because of that. For ours too, like, because John does residential painting, nobody wants a painter in their home during that because you don't know whether or not, you know, if he becomes sick, then he could make you sick, right? So yeah, he was having a hard time. People didn't want to hire him during the winter. Now during the summer, he can do jobs for people without having to enter their home. Now the only problem is now if he has to go to the washroom, he has to leave the job site, go to a Tim Hortons, go to the washroom, and drive back. So, but I mean, because a lot of times the customer will just let him use their bathroom if he has to go, but because of this, they don't want anyone strange in their home, which I don't blame them. I get it. Totally get it. I don't mind. Anyone strange can come in my home. Everyone who comes in my home is usually strange anyways to begin with, so I'm just kidding. Oh, goodness. Millie asked if I watch Kelly Maple. I did watch used to watch Kelly Maple. I haven't watched her in a long time. I think I'm still following her, but I just haven't watched any of her videos in a long time. I didn't ever watch her Baby Alive videos, though. I only watched her Reborn videos. Karen's Reborn Art Dolls and Stuff says, I would love to get a baby from Tanya one day. I live in Saskatchewan, but was actually born in Newfoundland. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. I wanted to get a Tanya baby. I'd been, I saw way back when Tanya made a baby and sent it to Stephanie on In Love with Reborns. And when I saw that baby, I was like, oh, wow, beautiful. And I was following Tanya's Reborn channel. So I had seen babies that she had made. Now there was one baby that she kept making, I can't remember the name of him, but she made plenty of videos with him showing him off. And I was in love with him. I just couldn't afford to pay for him or to buy him from her. So I should have tried to get work out a payment plan or something. I don't know if she still has him or not, but for some reason, nobody seemed to want to buy him. And I think he had a quarter limbs, I think. But he was so bendable. Oh, he was just beautifully done. Absolutely beautifully done. She's an amazing artist, and I can say that myself right here. She's gorgeous. Just absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous little bundle. Jimmy G Reborn World. Hi. Hi, Jimmy. Welcome. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and go to our community, go to my community page and click on the giveaway video and enter to put your name in to win, to try and win, not to win, but to try and win a cuddle baby that I have going on my channel. If you haven't subscribed, because you have to be a subscriber to, that is one thing I will be checking. If when I draw the name, I will be checking to make sure that the winner is actually a subscriber. We Reborn Cradle says, at Karen's Reborn Art Doll and Stuff, I'm beside you in Manitoba. Wow, we've got a whole bunch of Canadians in here. Awesome. Yeah, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, I've been to both. Saskatchewan and Manitoba before. I used to drive in a transport truck with an ex-boyfriend that I dated for quite a few years, and we actually have the office for the company that we drove truck for had a yard in Saskatchewan. Was it in Saskatchewan or Manitoba? It was in Manitoba. But I know we broke down in Saskatchewan. The trailer lights went out and we had no trailer lights. So we had to stay at this truck stop overnight, and then the company sent us to the Volvo dealership to have the trailer repaired. So we spent a whole day sitting in a waiting room, basically watching television while they fixed the trailer lights. Because you can't drive a pull a trailer behind a transport if the lights aren't working. So let's see. Jimmy G Reborn says, do you watch Alea's Reborn World? Yes, I do, actually. I love Alea's Reborn World. I have been watching her channel for 4 years now. She was just a little wee thing when I first started watching, and you know, it's great to I watched their collection grow. I watched Alea grow. I've watched Lorna start reborning, and I've watched Lorna's reborning art grow as well. It's just been absolutely amazing. I would love to have the setup that Lorna has. That would be a dream, to have the type of setup that Lorna has for her reborns. Like, she has a little house, kind of, well, like a building for her collection, and then she has the, you know, building for her to reborn in, and a building for to pack boxes, like box packing area, and then she has another building for now a shop for the public to come to. Like, absolutely amazing. I would love to be able to have something of that sort. That would be amazing. Okay, Leslie says, remember for Tammy. I think she's meaning to give me thumbs up. We have 7 thumbs up so far. Jimmy Jew says, me too. Yeah, I love Alea. She is just such a sweet little girl and so much fun. I follow their family channel too, the Hodgepodge 8. I love watching the boys, and Braden, her brother that plays the doctor in her videos. Oh my gosh, he is a ham. And Braden has his own YouTube channel called Ballistic Braden, and I follow that one too. So yeah, I follow all their family with quite a few of their channels, because they are just they're just such a sweet family, and like, they're just so down to earth, and they're such happy people. And like, lately they've been on lockdown, so they've been going and doing like bush adventures, going wandering through the I'd call it forest, but I'm not sure what they call it over in Australia. But they've been wandering through the forest and going on hikes and getting, you know, the kids think they're lost and stuff like that. I know they're not really lost, but the kids think they are. So Alea starts to panic and she gets upset, and it's really cute. I really enjoy that family. Like, they're an amazing family. John was watching one of the Hodgepodge 8 videos with me, and I said to him, I said, you know, if we have had our children together from when they were babies, like young, and been together then, I said, we would have been just like their family, like with our kids and stuff. But unfortunately, we didn't meet until our children were much older. Mine were just finishing high school when John and I got together. The twins were in grade 11, and Jesse was in grade 12 when John and I got together. So, and Natasha was already gone to university. And Jesse then went to university, and then the twins were in grade 12. And so John went to Jesse's grade 12 graduation, and he went to Andrew and Caitlin's grade 12 graduation, and then he also attended Jessica's university graduation. So, yeah. Millie says, yeah, when I was really young, I watched her baby alive, but now I only watch her reborn. Yeah, I was an adult when I found Kelly Maple's channel, and I really wasn't into the baby alive videos, but my granddaughter Elena would love those videos if I was to put, like, I don't think she makes those type of videos anymore, but my granddaughter Elena would love her baby alive videos because she loves she watches ones with the little frozen Elsa and Anna, and then they have their little frozen daughters. They name them Elsia and Anya, and Elena loves watching those videos. They drive me crazy, but she loves watching them. So I think she'd love the baby alive ones too. Jimmy Jew says I would like to go meet all of them. Yeah, I'd love to meet the Hodgepodge 8, because Andrew reminds me of John. His personality is John when he was younger. Not John's getting older now, so he's not as, spunky. But yeah, he reminds me of John. Just being a bit of a prankster, and just loving to get the kids getting the kids going and stuff. Yeah, that'd be John. 100%. Millie says, I really do hope I win the cuddle baby. I've never felt one before. Well, I hope if you win, that'd be awesome. I can't wait to draw somebody's name, and be able to send that baby home with somebody. The cuddle baby, I didn't make it. It was made by a friend of mine, Liz. Her YouTube channel used to be Reborn Mama 2017, and now it's Artborn Dolls and More. So, yeah, but I would love to. I can't wait to give her away, or him, her or him, can be a girl or a boy. Whoever wins can choose whether it'll be a girl or a boy. I had it as a girl myself, but it looks cute dressed as a boy or a girl. Right now I have it in a gender neutral outfit, and then I have 2 girl outfits ready to go home with it, and 2 boy outfits ready to go, depending on the gender that whoever wins picks. So Jimmy says her husband is scared of the reborns. I think it's funny. Yeah, he's terrified. John doesn't want to hold mine. I mean, he has. I had to go to the washroom one time. We were at Walmart, and I handed him the baby that I was holding. He took the baby. I went into the washroom. When I came out, he had made a little bed for the baby in the cart because he didn't want to hold it. So he laid it in the cart. But he's taken it and held it before, but he doesn't particularly like to. He says because they're so real looking, it trips him out a bit. But he isn't afraid of them. He'll go near them and stuff and not freak out. But yeah, he doesn't particularly want to hold them though all the time. So I can understand where Andrew's coming from on that too. So Millie says, Alea is so cute and young. She's grown so much. It's crazy. Yeah, I know. She was like 4, I think, when I started watching her. She was like 4 years old. She was going to preschool. And now she's in like grade 2. She's in big girl school, It's amazing how quick how much she's grown up. And even if you look back at the older videos and hear the difference in her talking, and how much more she's not camera shy at all. She's just right into it. It's awesome. She's just absolutely amazing. I really enjoy that family's videos. I watch them and I never miss them. We Reborn Cradle says, I have to get supper going. Have a great rest of the day. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to go too, because it has been an hour and 45 minutes, almost 2 hours on this live. So I am going to say goodbye too to everybody. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming out and watching my live and making it so very, very much fun to chat. I have enjoyed it a lot. And Lori, you and I should video chat at some point. We need to have a video chat. Yes, we do. But yeah, I will be back next Tuesday at 5 p.m. Right now it is 6:46 p.m. So look at your clock right now. Go back 1 hour, and it'll be approximately the right time. Well, an hour and 45 minutes ago is when I started this video. So yeah, go back an hour and 45 minutes and you know what time to be here next week. So everyone, please have a wonderful, wonderful week. We will be filming while we are gone away this weekend, or this week we will be filming. It will be just this little darling in my videos this week, because for the rest of this week, because we have she's the only one going with me on my little vacation. But I will be doing videos while we're on our vacation, and maybe I will throw in a live on Thursday at McPherson's. So keep your eye out for a live. It'll be in the middle of the day, earlier in the day than now, because that's when we will be at McPherson's. So Lori says, bye Brenda, I love you. Stacy says I got to say goodbye. Lori says, bye everyone, love you Tammy. Yes, next week, since you're off to St. Mary's tomorrow. Yay. Yeah, okay, next week for sure we have to have a video chat. And We Reborn Cradle says, love you too, Lori. Tammy, have a great night, and everyone else take care. And Leslie says, enjoy your time away. I will. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye for now. Bye from Penny. Say bye-bye, everybody. And we will see you probably live on Thursday. Have a great day. Bye-bye.